Hi everybody. As you can see today, I thought I'd come outside for a different view. Check that out. Huh? What? So happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Yeah, so again, just hope everybody's well. So what do I want to talk about today? Well, to be fair, I really wanted to maybe just share some thoughts on where a good run podcast can take you. And I think we've touched on this before, but it's only fair that I kind of spend maybe a little bit more time talking about it and share that sometimes it does happen by accident, but the majority of the time it doesn't. There is a lot of hard work involved. So if I kind of maybe hit the rewind clock, if I had one to, let's say, so probably April, May of 2020. And that's when I first was dipping my big toe into the even bigger pool of podcasting out there. And I started the Fireside Chats Out the Fires and also then the Binary and Circle one, which focuses on, living and working in the Philippines. Both of them were a huge success. But I didn't start them or I didn't get involved with them from a success standpoint. That's never been my driver, right? It's really just about doing stuff that I love and I'm passionate about, and ultimately sharing that passion with other people, and hopefully for them to benefit in terms of sharing their passion and their wisdom and their thoughts with like-minded people. So for me, it's never really been about, look, Paul's got a number one podcast, or Paul does this. It's never been about that. It's always been about what can I do to help people achieve their goals. So let's quickly talk about where a successful podcast can take you. So the two that I started or I was involved with kind of organically grew, to an extent that we started to do LinkedIn live events, and now we're spending a lot more time in the live stream area. I was going to say arena, but I'm not a gladiator, and I'm certainly not Russell Crowe, so it wouldn't make sense for me to say such a thing. But yes, that kind of, and how does that differ from podcasting? I hear you ask. Well, maybe you didn't, but in my head, I heard you ask. It differs in the terms of, you can speak to your audience, to people like yourself in real time. But the beauty with most of the live stream platforms, such as StreamYard, which is the one that I use here, is that you can then record it and turn that into a podcast. So you've actually got two bows to the string, two strings to your bow. So it's not just a live stream event; it can also be recorded into a podcast that you can then post at a later date to support whatever you're doing, right? So it's not just, don't think of it as it's just live stream. It's more of a case of you can do two things at the same time. A couple of other benefits of live streaming, apart from speaking to your audience straight away, is that it stays on your social media platform, right? So it's just there, and you can share it. You can link it to your website, to your blogs, to whatever other social media platforms you use. It's there, and it's always there. So it's nice to be able to have that. And I'm now talking to across 3 different social media platforms. Yeah, a lad from Llandudno is talking to across 3 different platforms, and nobody's tuning in, which is fine, right? Which is absolutely fine. But again, it just gives you the idea of what can be done from a well-run podcast, right? So I don't really want to talk kind of too much about what the clients that I've been working with this week have been simply because there's a degree of confidentiality involved, of course. But it's really exciting to see a number of companies that are slowly but surely seeing the benefits of podcasting. I've got a thumbs up. It's Jet. No. Oh, it's Mitch. Hey, Mitch. It's normally Jet, but great. Thanks, Mitch. So sorry. Going back to what I was saying. Mitch, don't forget, we go live in just under 90 minutes. Get those Shake Shack in, buddy. Get them in. So kind of got on into the tangent. yeah, so talking to different companies this week who are slowly but surely starting to see the benefits of podcasting and what that plays within a larger role, right? So yeah, we've spoken, previously. I'm not going to bore you again. We've spoken about it. You've got lead generation. You've got employee engagement. You've got speaking to your niche market. There's also an untapped market in there, in my opinion, and that's recruitment. Now, the reason that recruitment for me sticks out is that you know what it's like, right? Particularly when you start to hire at Mitch's level, that you're looking at the senior leadership guys, and normally when you get a CV, it's flat, right? Majority of the people that are applying for like a directorship role or of such have a similar skill set or have similar experience. The differential when it comes to employing the right person in a lot of cases, not all, but certainly in a lot of cases, is getting the right cultural fit. One of the companies that I work for, I'm only employed by one. One of the companies that I work for, we have strategically hired people for a cultural fit. Now, they may not be, at the time of the interview, they may not have the exact skill set that we're looking for, but we know they're the right people, right? They're the right cultural fit. So that's why, in my opinion, podcasting will play a huge role in the future when it comes to recruitment, because the CV is flat. You read the CV and you get to know that Paul spent time here, time there, and time here, and these are his hobbies. But you don't know the type of person that Paul is, right? So when it comes to hiring at those leadership roles, you have to make sure that you're hiring the right type of person. And that comes from getting to know that person. And just imagine how powerful it would be to have 5 minutes, maybe even a 10-minute recording, or even a video clip of that person, so you get to know what they're like. Again, it's just another role that podcasting will play, in my opinion, in the future of business. I've got a comment. Oh, I've got two comments. What's going on? Look at this. Hey, Mitch, thanks, buddy. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure if that's about recruitment or Shake Shack. Not Shake Shack, not Shake. I'm so many shacks at the moment. Yeah, but look at, Mitch. Mitch is a great guy, right? I'm very fortunate. I've known Mitch for a number of years, and he's been on a wonderful his own self-discovery journey. But he gets it. And look, you can see their mindset and how they think. 100% agree, Mitch, right? It's just so much more powerful having that interaction, whether it's a video or even a recording of what the type of person that they are. It just alleviates a lot of kind of the mundane stuff that you go through when you're recruiting people. Oh, and here's Jet. Sweet X2. Yes, Jet, an absolute sweet X. So for those guys that don't know, Jet, Mitch, and myself, we're going to do a live stream in, an hour and 20 minutes across the same social media platforms. We're not going to do LinkedIn because it may not be a LinkedIn kind of a live stream, but we're going to be doing one, and we're going to be, we've called it the Bear Food and Jet Fuel live stream, which everybody who's associated with it is super, super excited about. But we're going to be taking food from different restaurants and comparing them. Now, we did have quite a dual planned for today. We had, I've got to get this right because I've been calling them Shake Shack all week, and it's not Shake Shack. It's Snack Shake. No, I can't even say it right now. What's Mitch saying here? Mitch, Jet's here now, so I'm going to go out. Yeah, nice one, mate. Go and order the burgers for 6 o'clock. We'll look forward to it. So basically, I've completely lost my train of thought thanks to Mitch and Jet, but I'll take it. Those guys are fantastic. What I was saying about podcasting is the power that podcasting will play in recruitment moving forward, right? And it won't. I'm not a know-it-all. I'm really not, right? It's just not in my nature. I just feel that this is a hugely untapped market for recruitment in the recruitment area, recruitment industry, and also individuals. You could take it to a next level, to be honest with you. There's nothing stopping you recording. like a profile or whatever for your LinkedIn page, right? So I know there's a new feature on LinkedIn that you can record how to pronounce your name, which is um, valuable for somebody like me who has an unusual surname. Um, so, but just imagine how more powerful it would be if you could upload an audio clip, a 5-6 minute audio clip of the type of person or a video clip, right? Again, it's just adding more strings to your bow in terms of speaking to the right people to when it comes to recruitment. So yeah, we know about lead generation, we know about speaking to your niche market, we know about um, just messing me and kind of throwing me off guard. Yeah, so the three things, right? We spoke about uh, lead generation, niche market, and then that was the other one, the employee engagement, which is huge, right? We can also now factor in recruitment. I think that's something that will start to play a bigger role over the next months, maybe even years. And then also, obviously, the individuals out there that want to share their own thoughts and their own insights and their own passion with a larger audience. Again, it could be anything: canoeing, kayaking, baking, books, and that's something else. I've now started with my great friend Jet. I've now started another live stream where we've labelled it Geekish Khan. There's a few of us involved, but it gives us a platform to share our passions. And again, we're never going to have the millions of people watching us because we're talking about what we like, but we're not in it for the millions. We're in it for the people that like the same thing that we like, right? And we just get on every Tuesday or Wednesday, chat for 30 minutes, 40 minutes about what we like and what our passions are. And it's as simple as that. So kind of honestly, that's all I really wanted to say today. Apologies for being late. I've had, again, technical issues, right? Anyway, I thought I'd show you the view. Not bad, right? Not bad for a Friday afternoon. So listen, everybody have a great Friday. Thank you very much for tuning in. Jet Mitch, I'll speak to you in about an hour and 15 minutes. Looking forward to this. I've got to get this right. Shake, Shack, and then I think we're going to do Sweet Ecstasy as well. I'm not quite sure if that's a fair fight, but we'll find out. So please tune in to the Podcast Coach Facebook page, Twitter page, and YouTube page for that battle. If I could do graphics, I would, but I can't, so let's just do that. Battle between those two. But in terms of kind of how podcasting can be used in a business environment, if you have got any questions or you just want to chat, or honestly, if you're just bored, please get in touch. I'll happily, spend 5-10 minutes longer if you want, talking about anything podcast related, anything live stream related, sports related, fintech related, whatever you need, please get in touch. It would be great to speak to you. Anyway, have a wonderful Friday. Have a great rest of your weekend. And thank you, guys. I don't say this lightly. I'm a lad from Llandudno, small town in North Wales. And to have as much support as I do regarding what I do is really touching. And it does seriously mean the world to me. So thank you very, very much. Please keep supporting me. I really do love what I'm doing. And it's just great to be able to chat with you all and to get all these positive comments. So thank you very much. Have a great day and take care. All right, everybody. Bye.